morning zen here at the Garden of Life with little Mimi, little Skippy, and Patches. Yeah, Patches heard his name. And then we have the mighty, there is Sarge and Petunia and Tom, loving Tom. He's a hunter in his thing. Let's go see the gang. Of course, Charlie, he's heading out. And then we have, there he is, Stairway to Heaven, baby. And then we have little Cayenne and Mikhail. This is Mikhail and Winnie, and Cayenne's in the other room. But I have a surprise. There's Cayenne with the laundry that needs to be folded. Today's the last day. There's St. Pete. And then there's Chip. Don't burn your tail, buddy. And then, of course, we have my aunt's kitty. I wonder where the top went. Yep. What, honey? What? Anyways. Really? You want some petting? See. Watch her. She said. Right. Okay. All right. Anyways, I have a story. 4 years ago. 4 years ago. Or 5. Back when we adopted out, we got a 3-legged dog in named Penny. And of course, she got away from the owners. And we got a call, hey, the dog got away. I remember now because it was so long ago. And they never could get her over in Guilford County. Everybody's searching high and low. And I said, well, how far can a 3-legged dog run? Well, for the next few years, the animal control would try and get it. And, we went a couple times. I remember all this stuff. It's all coming back to me. A couple of thousand animals later, it's, I'm remembering. Well, anyways, week before last, we got a call about a dog with a microchip on our group's name got picked up over at Guilford County. And I went when I was dropping off Wednesday, when I was dropping off little Sugar and Prue for her allergies. Sugar for her spay and Prue for her allergies. I'm taking the scenic route on this one. Anyway, so I, went over and I met Jorge for the first time. We were going to have a meeting about that one gal that was cyberbullying us, that Isley chick. And I just had to block her on Facebook about a dog. And that's really helpful, just to cyberbully people and then, have to work with them later. It's probably embarrassing for her because she was an idiot. But anyways, I went over there and I met Lisa Lee and everybody and Jorge and to pick up this Penny dog. And, here she is. That little Penny. And her 3 little legs. There's 1 little leg, 2 little leg, 3 little leg. And she didn't like the last of the pad thai tofu. Not spicy. But anyways, there she is. And Chip has been upset. But anyways, that's her, huh, honey? Yeah. So now she's my dog. She's an older gal. And they brought her out and she had her little thunder shirt on because there was a storm and she was scared. And oh my God, what a sweetheart. So I cushed her all up in the blanket and she the journey is over, So anyways, that's my new dog, little 3-line. I'm not going to let anything happen to her. Everybody's thinking, oh my God, he's got a lot of animals. Well, yeah, it's an animal rescue. Oh, already with the biting? Already with the biting? Give me that tail. Already with the biting? Boy, that murder button, pew, was quick. So anyways, that's the legend of Penny. Safe and sound. It had rained. We put all these out. We're cleaning them up. A lot of work today, but I have also good news. Going to the surgeon today to see Dr. Patois, one of the many doctors at Wake Baptist that saved my life and helped me fight the battle of cancer all through 2020 at the end of 19, and today's the last day I see him, and I think then it's yearly somethings. Anyways, there's Timber itching his butt. And so anyways, I'm looking forward. The crew's coming in. I've been up early. I got up. Yay, gonna go see Doc, you know. I'm gonna go pet Penny. Always looking forward to seeing Penny. And yeah, she came hopping out, and then I got a little emotional. It all came back to me. And as the big adventure for Penny. Look at Roxy. We got some allergy stuff for her and for come on, Roxy, let's go say hi to Grandpa. Her and Prue. Oh, come on, let's go say hi. And you know, that's the deal. The guy's coming over. It's trash day today. Hip, hip, hooray. Nothing like taking out the trash here. You know, just love it. I have 2 trash cans. You know, so anyways, that's what's going on. I get to go see the dog, get the place cleaned up. And Penny's journey is over. Yes, thank you, Grandpa. I breathe in, you breathe out, you breathe out, I breathe in. It's the bargain, the deal, the contract we have. Yes, sir, buddy, thank you. And the contract I have with Roxy. Hey, Roxy. And Jane has some Benadryl for us we can give to him. Don't give him to a cat, it'll kill it. Also, Tylenol will kill a cat. You know, and I'm really grateful to everybody, you know, over there at Guilford County. Wonderful people, you know, except for that one. Got to focus on the one. But anyways, they're really good, and the girls up front were just so wonderful. And little Penny came out, and they had her spoiled. Everybody loved her, so we're going to take good care of her. If people want to foster her, you know, I'm not sure about all that stuff because I don't want anything to happen to her again. She got out, and you know, poor animal control lady is like, you know, trying to get her for a couple years, you know, several. And then, yeah, we had her files back in storage, you know, and you just, you know, when bad things happen, you just move on to the next, try and do your best, hope that doesn't happen. But, you know, and then, you know, I was all worried. I remember just like, oh man, you know, she's out there. It's bad, you know, and then it's bad. And then, you know, you focus on your mission and try and find her, do this, do that, make calls. And then, you know, just you don't give up, but you just like, you know, project badness, you know, at least I do. Something bad happened. Well, maybe somebody felt sorry for her and got her this and that. But yeah, all that time she's, maybe somebody did, but she was in this one area. And every time they tried to get her, man, she could boot scoot. But then she got, you know, she's a senior dog now, as you saw. And Roxy, look at her. Look at her. She's trying to think, well, I'm a happy dog. I'm a happy dog. She wants some loving. That's Francis's favorite. Hopefully Francis is getting her hips. She's supposed to get a new hip. Yeah. Well, that said, I have a new shoulder twice. But anyways, we've been going on. What do you think, Roxy? It's time. But we have great joy. Let's see the great joy inside. Yes. Yes and yes. Come on, Roxy. Yep, the crew's going to come in. Oh, get in there. Come in and get everything all cleaned up. We're going to mow and do this and that. And come on, crew. And we have the stuff Yep, we have the stuff. And there's little video. Thump, 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 thump. There she is. Sugar made it through her big surgery. And yeah, let's see what. Hopefully the van's unlocked. So we can, um, yeah. Unlike waking up in the morning with me and head tripping. But let's see what we got. Yep, we got. It's the Genison topical spray. It's hard to pronounce doctorial words in the morning, but she does not do well with the metomidine. It's the sedation that they give. Little Sugar didn't do well. That spray is for our little beauty there. They shaved her up and got her all cleaned up where her hot spot, she was chewing the tail. It's allergies. And so, hot spot there, chewing the tail. See, and we got to spray that on there and she'll be okay. If it gets any worse, we have one of the Elizabethan collars to put on her and stuff. But hopefully the spray will work. Let's go say hi to the puppies. Hey to the puppies. You feeling down, feeling blue? We have a puppy that wants to waggle at you. Anyways, it's their big vaccination day today. The first ones. Yeah. Anyways, boy, they got a mess. But yeah, that's what's going on. So look how tall those sunflowers are. Don't look at the weeds. Look how tall those are. They're huge. They're like huge. Huge. So anyways, we have a lot of mowing today and cleaning up and everything. And, right when we were going to mow the front, then it started storming and raining. And so we missed that last week. Jay comes and does the mowing and weed eating. And man, I'll tell you what, you sneeze once, it's 3 feet. Huh? Hot timber. Want to say hi to everybody? Hi to everybody. Hi to everybody. Yep, it's not a cookie. Anyways, I'm wearing the Hardy Burgundy again. God, I love this stuff. Isn't it beautiful? I just kind of let it grow wild. That one busted during the storm, but Jay, our little garden gnome, is going to come and weed eat and clean up a lot of stuff and everything. And yeah, I dumped that one pool out because I went there. All the little bees were drowning in it over there. There must have been 30 in there trying to swim, and not the honeybees, but the other ones. This pool, it doesn't seem to bother them, but over there, man, I was rescuing bees, and finally I said, oh man, I gotta say, dumped it out. Nothing like, we gotta save the pollinators. Look at the little puppies. Anyways, I gotta go get some dog food today. My friend Bob wanted to know, Bob Moore, wonderful man. He wanted to know what kind of dog food we take. I said, we love pedigree, dry and canned. It's a good dog food, of course, we'd want everybody on Science Diet at $85 million and 52 cents a bag. But for what we can afford and what we do, I want them to have a quality food, that's affordable, and that's the pedigree, and they do really well on it. And but we have some that, have food allergies and stuff like that. So I'm going to go get everybody all hooked up today with some specialty food, the grain-free. If anybody wants to send any of that in for these guys. It's allergy season. Anybody wants to come help bathe dogs, you're more than welcome. We got little Patches all bathed up again. He's looking good. And I'm off to see the surgeon. And usually they have those intern guys, that follow the main doctor around. I was like, gee, doc, look what you did to my voice. When they ask me a question, I go, what do you want? Look what the doc did to me. And they just look at me, strange. And, it's always fun to mess with them. But, it's good to see them, man. They're my heroes. Wake Baptist and the VA saved my life, so I'm eternally grateful. We are looking forward to getting the Pet of the Week on WGSR, Star News. Looking forward to, some people that want to sponsor the Pet of the Week and get the word out about their business and animals that need help. So anyways, you can reach me at www.cvaag.org. Send in your donation for little there they are. These are my little buddies. See them? They're my little buddies. Yeah. And those are the ones that were drowning. And you can't have them drown. They're too cute. Look at them. They're even smiling. Let them smile. Yeah. See? Happy. But anyways, you know, a little sugar that cost a fortune. She's all done and ready to go. She's healing up. We're watching her. She's still on her meds every day for the heartworm treatment. She had the 2 injections, and now it's just antibiotics, steroids, and they gave us some gabapentin for the pain and or something. But anyways, that's what they gave us. So anyways, you know, personally, I prefer NSAIDs or opiates, but you know, the Rimadyl works really good. But she's on some different stuff already, so we're not gonna, you know, argue with docs or whatever. Especially Dr. Chappell and Dr. Poor, they're great. Animal Medical Center, if you ever, they're on Spring Garden in Greensboro. If you ever want to, you know, they'll take credit cards over the phone to help pay down our bill. And, you know, and but if you have personal needs for your pet, they're great vets. They're great vets. There's some great vets in here, like Dr. Williams, and, you know, then there's Dr. Geyer up at Chatham, and, you know, just Belmont, he's a great doc. You know, old school, and then, you know, the place around the corner, Dr. Canarney and stuff like that. But, you know, Dr. Chappell, I've worked hand in hand with him for a while, and, you know, just great vets. An emergency clinic is, you know, on Nicholas Road, or the one in Winston on Haynes Mall. Just, you know, CVS, those are good emergency clinics and all that. So, you know, some good vets. I know some good. If you need to have a problem, you can always call me. On one serious note, a lot of people got animals during the pandemic, and the dry mouth. Anyways, they are now, people are, you know, the economy's coming back, they're working, and we've been getting a few calls because their animals aren't, you know, they're doing, you know, destructive. So this might help you when you're looking like a couple of weeks out of getting that job or going to work. You know, animals bond with you, and they're like little bitty kids, you know, kindergarten and below. They're just little bitty bitties, you know, and they love you to death, and you've been their whole world for, like, if you got them as a puppy or what, for a year or whatever, when you were in lockdown, and they saw you every day, went everywhere with you, and now all of a sudden you're going to go to work. If you can't take your animal with you, which is sad, I do, here's how you do it, you know, because you just don't want to, you know, shut them off, you know, cut them off and go to work and think they're going to be okay. It's emotionally troublesome to them, and they feel abandonment. So what you do is, of course, when you're gone, you know, play a soft radio, you know, put it on the TV, put a repeating CD of, you know, something. You know, if you have cats, put on birds or fish, or if you have dogs, you know, just put on something. They don't care, like the news. We always play radio for the animals in the barn and everything, and try and be out here around 5:30, because that's very important to them, because that's when they were in a home. That's when their owners got home from work. So they get up and they start looking for their owner, or somebody, you know, they can't tell time. Hey, 5:37, they'll be there, but they know it's like that time of day, and for some reason they have this inherent ability to just know stuff like that. So they get up and start looking around. It's evening time. They look forward, and then there's nobody here, and for them, which is sad. So I make sure that everybody does the evening walk and stuff. But back to what I'm saying, a couple of weeks out of, you know, getting your job or going back to work, you know, leave for a little bit, leave for 10 minutes, go to the neighbors or something, leave them behind. And then, you know, the next day, leave for 20. You know, start increasing the time in increments, you know, by half hour or so, and everything. And, you know, they hear the keys rattling, they perk up, or they see you putting on your shoes, and they, you know, sometimes, you know, sedation, not like yak them out, but like mild sedation to calm them down. Take it about a half hour before you leave. Not you, but them. One for the dog, three for me. But give it to them, and that way when you leave, they're pretty much calm and they get used to it. So, start going out in increments, and that'll help your dog adjust to going back to work. After being with them pretty much constantly for a year, that might help. Anyways, and it might not. Nothing's absolute in the animal world. It's always, the yin and the yang, and everything is, you know, uh, look at the individual dog. Nothing's absolute. This will cover everything, and that's a good way to look at it. Whatever would work for your dog. So do it in increments. Give them, some stuff. Leave, take them, and eventually leave some radio on, this and that and the other thing. Huh, Sarge? Huh? He's got to be with me constantly. Huh? Huh? Anyways, I'm off to help the animals. Love for all. It's a long one. Sorry about that, but I had a lot to say. I'm really glad Penny's back with us. So please donate today at www.cvaag.org. Love for all. Woo woo.